Hello, welcome to my Yokyo Fun Olympics website. As you can see, this is the home page. This is what is featured on the home page. And if you look to the corner here, you can see the Google Translate button, which allows us to basically translate the website into any language. And this comes in handy, of course, for an international website. The next thing you will see is the tickets, the videos, the help, sign up, and login. Now, under tickets, you can view available activities or classes, and when you try to book an activity, you will not be allowed because you're not logged in. Only logged in users can book activities, and we have videos here where users can watch videos from the Yokyo Olympic organizers that have uploaded. And then we also have the help again here. If you click help and you're not signed in, you will not be allowed inside. And of course, we have the sign up and the login. Now, under here, we have a sliding carousel, and this simply shows our sport activities, and you can quickly browse through all the activities here. Another thing it also helps is you can find all articles related to that activities simply by clicking on the activity, and you will see, for example, everything under cycling. We only have one article, or let's say fencing. Unfortunately, we have nothing under fencing, but let's say boxing. You can. Ooh, we also don't have anything under boxing. Let's say sprinting then. Um, and voila, you can find every article under sprinting. And this is a quick way to find things. Of course, we also have trending, which is basically news feeds. And this is organized from newest to oldest. And from here, you can see what's happening. You can also search for particular articles that say hope, for example, and it will bring the article with the name hope in its title, or um, let's say, excuse me, let's say woman splits, for example. Oh, let's say woman, then, and you search and you see it has woman inside. Another way to quickly also search is, of course, to use this menu, which acts the same as this carousel. We can simply click it, and we will get all articles under swimming. Um, and this is a quick way to know what's happening at Yokyo and read about it. We can also, of course, read the articles. When we click read more, you go to the actual article itself and you can read it. You can like our page through this part. You can also visit the page itself. This is a Facebook embed. Of course, we've used the actual Tokyo page just for demonstration purposes. Under here, you can also find other articles to read. All you need to do is just click on them, and you can read them. You have an endless articles. Next thing we do is let's sign up user. Let's call him Obama. Um, of course, you need to provide all the details. Let's say obama@gmail.com. Password 123. Password 12. If it's not confirmed, it will not work. And of course, your details are kept in the form to make it convenient. When we sign up, user, we're logged in, and we can see our username here changes. And now we can actually proceed to book a ticket. Let's book the samurai ticket. And you can see that the samurai class is happening January 4th, 2020 at 0 hours. Let's put our name in it, Obama. When you book, activity book, please show up with your ID. So when we go to transactions table, which is where our bookings happen. We can see that Obama booked activity number 5, which is the Lost Art of Samurai. And yeah, so now if Obama user has a question, they can they can search for it. Let's say a question about Yokyo, and they'll get all the questions and answers about Yokyo. Um, of course, they can also look at through these question categories, frequently answered questions. Let's say Yokyo geography. There's nothing under Yokyo geography right now, but let's say questions and answers, and of course you have all these. Another way is also to just ask a question. Let's say, how far is Yokyo from DC? Is it really, is it really far, or just a little far? And let's call it geography. And we ask the question here, and the question's been sent. Now, when we log out and log in as an administrator, let's go ahead and do that. This is a pre-existing administrator. So when we log in as an administrator, this is our dashboard back end, and we can manage inquiries, which is where the questions go. And we can see how far is Yokyo from DC. And when we reply, how far is Yokyo? It's really far. Yokyo is nearest to the heart of sports. And we will put it on the frequently asked category, let's say geography. And when we reply, and let's just see if we go back to our help, our user can search for their answer. What was the question? Obama. You can see Obama here asked, how far is Yokyo? And the answer, Yokyo is nearest to the heart. And of course, this is how they'll know. They'll know if their answer's been answered. And of course, we can proceed as administrators to delete questions that have been asked if we don't need to see them anymore. Another thing we can also do as administrator is we can create activities or classes. And let's say ocean swimming, and we'll give a description. Ocean swimming is cold. And here we can decide what time it's going to be. Let's give it a random time here, PM. Choose an image. For the sake of time here, I will just select any random image that comes. And let's say this activity, it's under activity, classes and activities. We can put it pretty much under any category, but let's put it under classes and activities because that's what it is. Now, if we add it, we can see ocean swimming here. But if we go to our front end and look for the class, we will not see it, and that's because it's not been published. So what we need to do is publish the activity. And if we go back to our classes and activities, we will see that it's here, and of course it can be booked in the whole shebang. Of course, also you can see that only administrators can see the dashboard from this end. Another thing we can do also is we can see the bookings, view bookings. And here it's basically we can see who booked what. You remember that Mr. Obama had booked activity number 5, which is activity number 5 is the Lost Art of Samurai. Just for demonstration purposes, let's go ahead and book an activity so that you can see. Book an activity. I'm logged in as Joel. My name is Joel. Let's book book an activity. It's May 4, 2020, 13:58 p.m. Now, if we go to the dashboard, if we view, we can see that Joel booked activity number 11. If we want to see what activity number 11 is, we will see activity code here. It's ocean swimming, which is the activity we just created a few minutes ago, which is ocean swimming. Yes. So another thing we can do is create posts. And when you create a post, you can, it's fairly similar. You create the title, the body of water, let's call it, body of water. And we choose an image. Again, for demonstration purposes only, let me collect whatever. Now, a topic or featured is basically what is the post under. Is it under boxing, seeing, full marathon? Let's call it full marathon. Let's go ahead and publish it. When we publish the activity, you can see it's here, body of water. And of course, if we go to our trending, we can read the activity, the post, body of water. And if we go through, I believe it was under full marathon. If we go for things under full marathon, we'll see that it's here. So that's how you create a post. And of course, posts can be edited as well. Body of water is the same place as the ocean. Please excuse my misspelling, just in the interest of time. Let's just go ahead and demonstrate this functionality, and let's create a different image. And if we update the post, it's been updated, and you can see it's been updated from our backend, and it's the same way we create videos. It's pretty much the same way as posts, and of course we can go ahead and delete or unpublish posts. And the users, now with all these users are administrator users. They can be edited, they can be created as well. Let's just create one. Tom, let's create Tom at Gmail. Password 123, password 123. If Tom is not an admin, he's been logged in, unfortunately, and he's not an administrator, so we can't see the dashboard. But let's log in again as Joel. 123. We can see, we will not see Tom here because Tom is not an administrator. But when we go to our users, we can see that Tom is been created. Let's just make Tom an administrator. So from the back end, you can create a user, and as you're creating the user, you get to decide whether the user is going to be an administrator or not. But you can also make the user not an administrator, and you simply have to select this, and the user will not be an administrator anymore, and you can't see them. And the reason you can't see them, of course, you can also delete users and edit them. The reason you can't see them is because the system is going to have thousands of users. We can't see them all here, so it's just easier to see the administrators. Our system is also mobile responsive as per our requirement specification. As you can see, the system takes on different shapes, and this was done through the use of media queries that can help us determine how the system will act on smaller screens. And of course, users can access all the same functionality as if it was on a computer. Thank you very much.